Jake Stark, boom, he's coming out. He's ready to claim that title he's been wanting for a long, long time. And it's gonna be, I've got to turn my page, ladies and gentlemen, because we are in the final three of the evening. Jake Stark, Tapper Snap, and Lester Shoot. He's gonna go against Antonio Louca from EWF MMA for that bantamweight title, regional bantamweight title. This is gonna be amazing. Three-minute rounds await these guys, and they've got their chance to establish themselves at the very, very top of those bantamweight rankings. Very well supportive is Jake Stark.
Introducing the champion, Antonio Louca!
Boom, Antonio Louca. He's got the title. He's ready to put it on the line. The regional belt, the regional bantamweight belt. Antonio Louca, the long body Louca, got a torso with more so, and he's ready to put that strap on the line tonight against Jake Stark. Just getting his final little instructions from his corner. A little bit of Vaseline. Antonio Louca enters to thunderous applause.
Representing Tapper Snap, it's Jake Stark! The champion in the red corner from EWF MMA, Antonio
I'm waiting with bated breath for this title tilt in the bantamweight division. We saw the flyweight title just moments ago granted to Alex Evans, or taken by Alex Evans. Jake Stark looking to do the same against Antonio Longbody Louca. Oh, Chris knows. Oh, Stark landing early with a check left hook of his own. Comes up with a right hand. Posts well off Louca's shot attempt.
Louca's last fight against Joshua Brew was a real upset. He was the underdog going into that, but came out with a big win.
Oh yeah.
Possibly the same in this fight. You know, Jake Stark, we've seen him look pretty unbeatable.
Yeah, there's a lot. And Antonio Louca seems to find a way all the time.
Yeah, and he gets better every fight. He, you know, well, I think we're already seeing an improvement in his boxing and striking. He's keeping his hands high. He's not getting caught with much.
And that right hand could have done a lot of damage from Jake Stark there. And look, Jake Stark moves it very well. He stays up on his feet. Can he turn the corner and get this takedown instead of taking it into the fence here? Gathers him up, but Louca's going to be right back up on his feet in a moment.
It's one of the things we saw from EWF early on is that they didn't have the highest level of grappling, but they seem to have really changed that and improved. And Antonio Louca's showing that back to his feet. Not in a great position, but back to his feet. Kimura trapping looking there.
And what's Jake Stark going to do here?
So the Kimura trap is when he's trying to get that figure four grip on Jake Stark's right arm, and it will mean that even if he gets taken down, Jake Stark can't just dive to the position he wants, because otherwise Antonio Louca will be able to wrench on that arm.
Those knees are brutal.
Oh, beautiful takedown from Jake Stark.
Yeah, that's an impression you want to make.
Yeah. Will Antonio Louca be like, oh, I thought he was trying to roll him over the top, but it didn't work. Jake Stark already on the back. Antonio Louca turning in. Excellent work by Antonio Louca.
Great use of the cage there.
And Jake Stark's already working a high guard though. Looking for an arm maybe. It's very difficult with the cage there. He's actually got a little bit of room to work. A couple of inches. He's trying to get I'm not sure, he's almost a triangle grip. I don't think...
He's got both arms in though.
Yeah, both arms in, but you can still get set up off that if you can get that triangle even with both arms in. Allows you to switch and get sweeps and trying to hook the foot for a transition to something.
This is really strong from Jake Stark right now.
Yeah, but Antonio Louca's on top. It's big in the judge's eyes. And he was very confident with striking at the beginning. Antonio Louca thought about powerbombing then, I think. Very interesting guard by Jake Stark. Usually it's a tall guy's move, that triangle with both arms in, just to isolate an arm or set up a choke or something. Antonio's doing a good job of staying safe. Head pressure, driving him into the cage. It's like we were saying before, Steve, every fight he gets better. This is why he's the champion.
Yep, he stifled it, and now he's looking to capitalize here at the very end of the round. Right, leave an impression on the judges.
Yep.
Good. It's good for both men. They go over to their respective corners, get some insight and input.
What an exciting fight this is.
We'll see the adjustments in the second frame.
Some action.
Good little finish. You see the replay there. Antonio Louca doing a lot at the very end.
And the tackle snap guys, that's Chris, the head coach in the corner. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt with some cool neck tattoos going on as well. Such a fantastic team at the Tackle Snap gym. Really renowned for the high quality of their athletes.
Yeah, they develop very well and look no further than Jake Stark. But Antonio Louca is similar on the EWF side. Getting really good input. His eyes are wide.
That's what EWF just improves so much. And I know Antonio Louca is there. He's their standout. He's their top fighter in that gym. And a lot of the guys that train there, they tell me how good he is. And he's shown it. I mean, he beat Joshua Brood, Leicester Shoe Fighter standout last time. And here he is, round 2 against Jake Stark after a strong start.
Starts right back him up.
Antonio swinging punches now.
Good frame there from Jake Stark to avoid it.
Antonio does well because he has good fundamentals. Always got his hands high.
Hands high, just charges forward, gets the lock around the waist. Now he's looking for a takedown of his own. He trips it up.
I don't think he's in too much danger with the guillotine, and he's out already. Controlling on top.
Good control there at the end of the first round. Let's see if he can maintain the same sort of momentum here in the second.
Such improvement for Antonio Louca.
See, pops a couple shots there, makes Jake Stark move. And now, is he going to look to put some hooks in? Or is he just going to make him wear him for a few minutes?
Not that long ago, in these grappling positions, he really struggled, and now he's the dominant one. He's the one putting the pressure on the
good job from Jake Stark to clear that hook. And now he's
Jake Stark reversed the position brilliantly.
Completely, and now he's hopped on the back.
Will he be able to get a finish?
From this point, this is what he was looking for in the first round at the very beginning. He needs to look to his seatbelt and stretch him out, I feel.
Yeah, there's still quite a lot of time left in this round.
Antonio Louca's doing well to keep himself kind of really curled up there.
We know Antonio Louca,
a very strong purchase.
He's very good in these scrambles. Every time there's a scramble, he always seems to come out on top. Long body Louca, but he's in a bit of trouble here. Jake Stark doing a great job of staying on the back. That hook on the foot, really impressive. It's hard not to slip off, and he might slip off. Antonio Louca could slip out of this.
Seatbelt grip, I think you can go back to and maybe stretch him out.
Yeah, that's what he's got to do, and that's what he's doing, Steve.
Fundamentals, right?
Yeah, it makes all the difference. I mean, he's still really high. If Antonio Louca could control one of his arms and then do what he's doing, then stick your hips in the air and try and buck him off the front, but you're controlling one of his hands, because at the moment he's putting one hand around the neck or for the seatbelt, like you said, Steve. Oh, he's going for the crotch wrapper, Steve. We talked about it. I knew it was going to happen today.
So hard to finish him here. So he's got a little bit of leverage there against the fence.
Oh, just gave up on the Zabit crotch ripper. That would have made me so happy.
He's looking for a Kimura there. Maybe slip off and go to an armbar. He's on top and he's making Louca wear him. Louca's out on that single. He's going to try to hike him up. Good. Very good reversal from Louca here at the close to the end of the second round. This is a proper back and forth title fight. That's what you want to see.
Yeah, this is exactly it, Steve. Such high level fighters. Of course, it's going to be very, very close. Razor thin at the moment. Long body's been very good in the scrambles, very good at getting these takedowns, but Jake Starks spent a lot of that round on his back. Oh, interesting takedown.
That was very good wrestling.
Good.
Very fundamental. Loved
Beautiful.
it.
That might have been enough to just clinch that round, that last few seconds. I always think the last 5 seconds are the most important in the round. Leave that little impression on the judges.
Yeah, that's definitely going to play a part. But I think both fighters have to feel like this is their round. They've got to start trying to put somebody away if they want to win that title. But there is that thought process that you have to take the title, don't you? You have to really beat the champion.
Yeah, and I'm not a fan of that, Steve. I think it should be just judged on the fight in front of you. You shouldn't have to do more because you're the challenger. It never really made any sense to me, but I think it's because there's that little, I don't think it's the judges trying to be unfair, but it's that little bit of bias in their eyes that they've seen this monster before who's the current champion. You know, we've seen long body Louca beat Josh Abreu from Leicester Shoot Fighters with this comeback amazing victory, and maybe there's that little bit of bias in the judges' eyes. It's almost like being a fan, you know?
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
And how can you not be a fan of these two incredible warriors, Jake Stark and Antonio Louca?
3 3-minute rounds. We're into the third one. Sorry, getting a little emotional here. There we go.
It's all to play for in this round.
Nice check hook.
Neither man have really taken a huge amount of damage.
Be interesting to see if this round is contested on the feet.
Ooh. More of exchange going on. I've seen so much wrestling. Ooh, low kick. Inadvertent low kick. Just a little rest. We've had a few groin kicks to come. I think it's a bit of the fashion in MMA at the moment is that inside leg kick to set up your right hand.
And it rides up really high, doesn't it?
Yeah. And in the gym, not too often you're going to do that, but you throw it with that little bit more power in a fight, and sometimes it just means it rides up that couple of inches more. Be careful how I word that. To start taking his time. There's no point rushing the recovery. You know, your opponent's infringed the rules. Unless he's way more tired than you, and then rush the recovery.
Yeah, definitely.
I tell you, Louca coming out strong.
Yeah, look to clinch soon, I think. There you go.
Oh, great
Nice.
takedown.
Very strong takedown from Louca.
And Antonio Louca likes us calling him long body, by the way.
Oh, good.
Yeah. He did he posted a social media post talking about his legs, talking about trying to have long leg Louca.
Long. Is that like a movement for?
It's not happening.
Not without some surgery.
No, we're all built differently. It's just all torso. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that when you can take somebody down like Jake Stark so easily there.
Makes it so
He
strong.
made it look so seamless, didn't he? It was brilliant.
Nice, great pressure by Louca. Jake Stark just coming into a headlock there, now trying to get a whizzer. Can Antonio Louca sneak to the back? Trying to get to the back without letting Jake Stark up to his feet. Oh, muscles him down. Very good by Antonio Louca.
See if he can sneak some hooks in.
If we have a Battle Arena award for Fight of the Year, I feel Antonio Louca's going to be way up there. What a performance.
Should be, definitely.
Will Louca get the crotch ripper? Nobody wants
Is
to
it
see the crotch ripper.
is it in his repertoire?
I don't know. I'm going to teach it to him just in case.
Yeah, definitely do that.
Oh, he lost the position though.
And now Jake Stark's on top. Seconds ticking down. Tick, 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 tick.
That's the thing, you want to be on the top at the end of the round. Makes such a difference.
Some big damage. Would not go amiss.
Long body, back to his feet. He's going to shuck him off the front, I think. Jake Stark clinging on for dear life. He knows he's going to be in a terrible position if he doesn't stay on him. He's already passed. Oh, beautiful by long body Louca.
Really grinding this one out.
What impressive improvement we've seen in this young fighter. This is the performance of a champion. Coming in here against a very dangerous Jake Stark and really doing well.
He's just trying to stay on top now with that grip. I think we're going to end here in this position. Louca on top. Judge's decision for this regional title. Excellent performance by both men. I really don't envy the judge's decision at this moment. Will it be Antonio Louca, or is it going to be Jake Stark? The tapper snap standout, or our man from EWF? Well, I'm going to interview the winner, so I'm going to head on over there. But we go to the judges' scorecards for our decision, and Chris Fenson with the announcement.
And it's a split decision for your winner.
Hi, I'm here with your winner, Jake Stark. Jake, what an excellent performance to claim that bantamweight regional title. How do you feel right now?
Shattered. He's a tough kid. He's a strong wrestler. I knew we were going to come out and grapple, but I didn't expect him to be that strong. I couldn't do much with him. There were a couple of positions when I went to take his back and I rushed it and I ended up on bottom, but that's experience, that'll come.
Well, now that you've claimed the regional title, what do you want to do with it now? Because we've got some battle arenas coming up in March. Where do you want to go with it?
I want to try and get on the March card, definitely. If they want me to defend this, I will, or I'll progress to a different title. I'm easy, I just want to work.
Taking names and taking titles, Jake Stark, Tapper Snap. We'll see you soon, right?
Can I just give a shout out to all my coaches, Christian Smith and Maxine. Without their belief behind me, I won't be able to do what I do. Ben Dennis, who's helped me a lot with my striking, Tim Butler, Paul Morley, Russ Wall, who's not with us any longer, he doesn't train, but he's helped me along the way as well. It's just everyone at Tap or Snap.
Thanks a lot, Jake. You're a true gentleman, and we'll see you again really soon, eh?
Cheers,
thank you. We'll go back to the action.